A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome everyone to the City of Joy once again, or let's be precise, the suburbs of the City of Joy. We have another crackling encounter all set to unfurl ahead of us. Mohammedan Sporting Club will be taking on the Tidham Road Athletic Union at the Naihati Banki Manjali Stadium. Well, Mohammedan Sporting Club will definitely like to carry on their undefeated run, wherein for TRAU FC, it is going to be a tremendous effort to overturn what has been a sensational start for the Black and White Brigade. A lot of changes will be coming in that we will introduce to you once we bring to you the playing 11 of the side. Of course, both the coaches will really like some positive results going their way. That's a Mohammedan dressing room, the likes of Mohammad Arshad, who is going to be crucial to his team's aspirations of making it big. Padam Chetri, sensational once again under the woodwork, manning the post with utmost ferocity. And they're arriving in the stadium, greeted by somewhat of very bare minimum cheers from the sidelines or from the Mohammedan Sporting fans, the Black and White Brigade. Of course, everyone will play a critical role. And Rishon is leading the team from the sideline, and let's see what he had to say ahead of this crucial matchup.
It's a match when we want to win this match. Not important how the name of our opponent team, but today we will play against TRAU. This is a good team. Okay, they lost one game, they played draw, but it was away games. But how we watched them, we know they have many good players, and also they want fighting today against us. But we play at home, and we need to win this game. We want to be on the top, and about that, we want to show good football today, and we will make a good result today.
Well, of course, talking about good results, TRAU FC will also be hoping that things go in their way. This is the epicenter of all the maddening rebellion that they are able to forge once they arrive in the host's den. Of course, Salam Sanatan Singh will be replacing the likes of Mithun Samanta, who's been ruled out for a few matches due to the injury he copped in the last match. Leading TRAU FC on the sidelines is Nandakumar Singh, who will obviously have his pearls of wisdom to be shared ahead of the game. Let's have a quick look and also listen to the experienced campaigner.
Yeah, I have full confidence upon my boys, but so far the last two matches we are not up to the rhythm. If we once bring up our rhythm, those we have done in the past, in the trainings and all these things, then I have full confidence we can get 3 points.
Well, rhythm is the key word, as he pointed out. Of course, rhythm is central to any footballer who takes the yard, playing throughout the 90 minutes of action and definitely coming on the back of what was another electric encounter between the table toppers and another side, somewhat ailing in the 11th position. Before I introduce you to the teams, I'd like to introduce you. In fact, I'll introduce you to the teams, in fact, the first place. A few changes for Mohammedan Sporting. 3, in fact, Mohammad Arshad, David Hamar and Vikas Singh starting today. They usually come on from the sidelines, but and Rishon believes that they can introduce magic. That's how they form today. David Hamar, the central of the attacking unit, Remsanga and Bikash obviously manning the two planks. Alexis and Kasimov will be the two central figures in their midfield. For TRAU FC, though, that's the starting 11. They have quite a few changes, in fact, 5 to be honest. Mohammad Fayazuddin coming in, Thomas Singh coming in, Moirangthem Malenga coming in, and definitely Willian Ribeiro dos Reis will be a crucial figure. We'll quickly try and show you how they concoct a machination to try and deny the likes of the hosts in their very den. That's the starting lineup once again. Sanatan Singh replacing their primary goalkeeper Mithun Samanta as he copped a serious injury in the last game in a head-on collision one of the serious defenders. That's how they form up. Race and Malengamba are going to be crucial when it comes to the attacking unit. And now introducing you with, well, again, once again, the match officials. Just before that, Williams Joy Koshi will be the referee, the assistant referee, Shubhrat Kumar Purohit and Pradipta Kumar Nayak. And definitely fourth official, Ashish Rayat, will also play a crucial part. And now alongside me to take you through this evening of pulsating football is Niladri Sen. A very good evening, Niladri. What do you think should ideally be the tempo of this crackling encounter?
Good evening, Rohit. Well, we hope that it will be an enjoyable match today, keenly contested. Mohammedan Sporting, of course, winning their first match, and that was a keenly contested match as well. And they did win the earlier match against Aizawl FC. And Titim Road Athletic Union will also be thinking of getting into this tournament and going further up, as at the moment Titim Road Athletic Union have played 2 matches and have drawn 1, lost 1, so they are at number 11, the team that you can see on the screen at the moment. Mohammedan Sporting at the moment are at number 6, and they will definitely try to go further up. And they have played 2 matches. They won 1 and they drew 1. So they have garnered as many as 4 points, scoring 3 goals and conceding 2. So the 2 captains, Samad Ali Malik is the captain of Mohammedan Sporting, and Gerard Williams is the captain of Titim Road Athletic Union.
Quickly taking you through the changes of both the sides. For Mohammedan Sporting, Detol is not starting today, and so isn't Prince Opoku Agyemang, who was kind of reticent in the last game. Samuel Lalmwan Puya, that's kind of a critical change, because Samuel has been absolutely sensational in his surges forward, and at the same time trying to get the ball into the mix from the 2 wings. He's also taken a lot of workload, but I'm pretty sure the coach must have had his own reasons to bring in the likes of Mohammad Arshad as the defender. Alongside him, definitely Vikas Singh, who was sensational, who was absolutely phenomenal in the last game. Ever since he came on, it was his assist from which David Hamar scored that all-important equalizer. And of course, the likes of David Hamar, no matter how many words are being said, it shall not suffice. On your frame, attacking from the left to the right in their signature black and white stripes are the home side, Mohammedan Sporting, wherein on your frame, attacking from the right to the left in their flamboyant red and in a bit of pink as well, is Titim Road Athletic Union. It's a battle of the white and black brigade going against the Red Pythons. And to get us underway here at the Naihati Stadium, we have Mohammedan, who's all set.
Mohammedan Sporting winning the first match against Aizawl FC 2-1, and then drawing the match against Shillong Lajong 1-1, and David scored the only goal for Mohammedan Sporting that match. David Lalhan Sangha has scored 21 goals in the recently concluded Calcutta Football League. Has been a revelation there. So all eyes will be on him. He has become the darling of the crowd that has gathered in the Naihati Bankimanjali Stadium, named after Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, who in fact lived in Naihati, not far from this stadium at Kathalpara in Naihati. A lot of sporting activities are on as well in Naihati. We'll come to that later on, as at the moment both the teams are ready. Mohammedan Sporting will be operating from the left to right of your screen in their customary black and white jersey. And here we go, the beginning of the match. Mohammedan Sporting to start proceedings as Samad Ali Malik finds Itshad, and it's back to Samad as the TRAU players just pressing on that occasion. This is the coach, Chernyshev. He took charge of the team midway to the Calcutta Football League. And he's made his team champions of the Calcutta Football League for the third consecutive year. And it's the first time after independence that Mohammedan Sporting did so. The last time they did that was in the 30s. They won the Kolkata Football League 5 times consecutively from 1935. But they are yet to win the I-League. They have been runners-up once, but they will definitely fancy their chances this time around.
One of the oldest clubs in India for sure. Their tryst with history is definitely notable. But at the same time, the current crop of players in the Mohammedan Sporting Club, they will really like to redeem themselves after somewhat of a questionable season in I-League in the last year. Didn't really hit the strides early on, but definitely did surprise. Did turn out into giant slayers, as you pointed out in the last game. Went on to beat Srinidhi Deccan by a significant margin, and that was another lovely ball played down to the far left. There comes the cross. But once again, a sensational bit of a block there, throwing his body onto the carpet. It is Thomas Singh coming to the deliverance of the team, but at the expense of an early corner, a set piece for Mohammedan Sporting to try and articulate themselves early in the fixture.
So already the chant David is audible. And that was because the meanwhile, that is a chance from Remsaga, and finally a goal coming in a very early minute, and none other than David Lalansanga scoring that goal on the 3rd minute of the match. So what a dream start for Mohammedan Sporting. Look at that young man, David Lalansanga, who has started his I-League campaign from where he's finished the Kolkata Football League. So the first goal of the match scored by David of Mohammedan Sporting.
Once again, a closer look. Talk about finishing instincts. Talk about being a poacher. Talk about being a predator circling the ranks. If the opposition goal, David Hamar, qualifies for all of it. Poor piece of work there from Salam Sanatan Singh. And the price is extremely heavy. And now David Hamar scoring his second of this I-League campaign. This is just the beginning of an era from another young footballer hailing all the way from the mountains.
Remsanga was the man who crossed, who kept the ball in play. So credit has to be given to Remsanga as well. The man who came from Aizawl FC, who also played for Rajasthan United. Remsanga this time. He played pretty well for Mohammedan Sporting in the just concluded Kolkata Football League. So David has been given a start today. He came as a substitute in the last match and scored a goal. And now he has scored at the 3rd minute of the match itself, getting a chance to play in the first 11. Meanwhile, the ball spilling out of the goalkeeper's hand. Could have been dangerous there, but lucky there for Mohammedan Sporting. No harm has been done.
Padam Chetri, of course, he's another name who so far proved to be crucial under the woodwork of TRAU FC, or rather Mohammedan Sporting. Apologies for the same. And now TRAU FC, they're trying to twist and turn with a melee of Mohammedan Sporting boots surrounding them. And they are under the cosh. The kind of mispasses, the kind of sloppy receptions from their midfielders tells you the woeful tale so far of this start. And it looks like TRAU FC has a long way, has a long evening to go. Well, they are a side that really likes to soak in that early pressure, but they haven't really conceded that early. This can be another chance for Mohammedan Sporting as they come knocking on the doors from the left. A bit of a false run there, just overrunning himself. And as a result, Mohammedan Sporting breathing a sigh of reprieve. Joseph Adier going all the way back to the left, plays it towards the central channel. Kasimov on the ball. Kasimov steers it forward to David. David in turn steers it back to Angsuwana. Once again, Joseph Adier, he was crucial, he was critical to the Mohammedan Sporting defensive unit. And now bombing from the right is TRAU FC. A nice turn there from Danish, who plays it into the central channel. This can be a shooting opportunity. Chips it into the box and it eludes everyone in the process. It's going to be a throw-in in favor of Mohammedan Sporting.
So the people who have gathered here to watch this match are definitely happy. A lot of Mohammedan Sporting fans gathering here at the Naihati Bankimanjali Stadium. This is the home ground of Mohammedan Sporting this season's I-League. Last year they had Kishore Bharati Stadium in Kolkata as their home ground. And even before that, they had Kalyani Stadium as their home ground. Naihati Stadium is not far away from Kalyani. So a lot of stadiums in the outskirts of Kolkata coming up and are good.
Wild driver attempted by Kasimov. Unfortunately, well taken care of once again by TRAU FC defense. The goal may have come as a wake-up call. This can be a chance, but TRAU FC continues to stand ahead of Mohammedan Sporting, and here's a chance for them to try and break. It looks like Danish is trying to cut in from the left, from the right in fact. This can be a shooting chance, but Kasimov putting in a sensational save. This can be another opportunity, but denied. Sensational defending there from Mohammedan Sporting, and now they'll have a chance to break of their own, if not for a crucial tackle coming in from Moirangthem Malengamba. But then that was not really the best of efforts that could have troubled Padam Chetri.
So Tidim Road Athletic Union try to come into the match. And it's always difficult to get into the game if you concede a goal as early as the 3rd minute. Tidim Road Athletic Union was founded in 1954, and they played in the 2nd division for the first time in 2017-18, 2nd division I-League, and they became the champions and played in I-League final round. In 2019-20 they came out 6th. Meanwhile, Kasimov gets to be casting it in the left. A cross comes in once again. Remsanga, another goal from David. Yes, the second goal for David, and the second goal for Mohammedan Sporting. It's only the 9th minute of the match, and Mohammedan Sporting are ahead by 2 goals. What a sensational start for the Black and White Brigade. It's Mohammedan 2, Tidim Road Athletic Union 0.
Well, the congregation at Naihati Bankimanjali Stadium has gone berserk, and why not? David Hamar hammers a brace, and TRAU FC, they are coming apart at the seams once again. A lovely ball, wonderfully laid into the path of David Hamar, who was exactly at the right place at the right time. And kudos to Joseph Adier, who sent the ball exactly where it should have been. In fact, not Joseph Adier, it was Remsanga. So apologies for that. And David Hamar is bringing the roof down in Naihati, because Mohammedan Sporting, they are well up and truly cruising at this point in time, as TRAU FC is still to hit their straps.
Mohammedan now, once again, trying to get into the attack. Luang. Look at the midfield. The midfield is completely dominated by Mohammedan Sporting at the moment. They are using the flanks effectively as well.
Talking about 21 goals from David Amar in the Calcutta Football League. Well, of course, that tells you so much about his potential, so much about his goal-scoring instincts. That would have been $1 million through ball from Kasimov. Or it looks like it was Alexis, actually, to be honest. Yeah, it was Alexis. And Mohammedan now pressing high, particularly David Amar. He's making life a living nightmare here for TRAU FC. And Remsanga this time trying desperately to latch on to that delivery. Another miscued effort there. Salam Sanatan Singh, he's got his first start of this I-League. And at the moment, it looks like that he's completely disoriented. Here comes Kasimov, looking for some space to shoot, but then very well done. The referee laying down the law, eventually awarding a free kick in favor of TRAU FC, and Mohammedan Sporting won't really mind that, because they know that they clearly have a cushion that somewhat looks like an unputdownable one.
We were talking about last year's I-League campaign of Mohammedan Sporting. They started rather poorly, but then caught up towards the end. But that was too little too late. But I just can recall that match between Mohammedan Sporting and Srinidhi Deccan. And they started this way. They scored a couple of goals very early and eventually scored as many as 6.
When you're playing in your home, this is their third match in the home on the trot. So of course they'll try and build something from here on, get as many points as they can. They have drawn 4 points from the first 2 games. So the idea is of course to try and steal another 3. Definitely the way they have started this game, it looks like they are well in the driver's seat, and at the moment TRAU FC is simply chasing windmills. A quick look at the formation probably will tell you why Mohammedan Sporting is dominating. A few changes as we mentioned. Irshad coming in alongside the likes of Joseph. Datol was taken away. Alexis, instead of being that attacking striker, being that out-and-out striker that he's usually used for, he's pairing alongside Angu in that midfield. Another important move made by Mohammedan Sporting is Kasimov has been deployed in a slightly more advanced role than a defensive midfielder. So he's kind of bridging the gap between the attack and the defense, which is a very pivotal role in any footballing outfit. So no wonder Mohammedan Sporting has completely overrun the Red Pythons in the VRs of this game.
Can TRAU come back to the match? They are already 2 down. But there's a lot of time left for the team from Manipur to come back in the match. Tirim Road Athletic Union not having their home ground in Imphal, and they're having their home ground at Kalyani Stadium this year around, as Neroka will also be sharing Kalyani Stadium as their home. Kuman Lampak Stadium has been the home ground for both Neroka and TRAU. The long ball comes in. Can it be kept? Yes. And in comes the cross. The clearance was not that good though. And finally, Remsanka coming down.
This has been one problem for Mohammedan Sporting. I mean, their attacking unit, it has been extremely effusive. It has somewhat sparked fireballs every single time it has gone in pursuit of a goal. It's just that defense that has its chinks that keeps on getting bigger and bigger at least till the end of the first half. In the second half, every single time Mohammedan Sporting has rallied their troops exceptionally well, and they have also tried to keep their opposition pegged back to their own half. But football is a game of 2 halves, so if you're not able to control...
Screen, look at that. Abraham controls, and that shot first was blocked, and then eventually that shot misses to the target.
Mohammad Irshad, the blocker, he's being introduced into the starting 11 today. And Abraham Okere then pulling up a bit of a ninja move there, trying to find himself in what would have been an absolutely frenetic goal. But nonetheless, this is a chance for TRAU FC to try and pull one of those goals back. They'll need to react fast. There comes the corner, floated in, and it is Mohammedan Sporting who eventually gets the ball out for another corner. Danish Arbam has been pretty active in that right wing. He was once again pulling the strings. A nice in-swinger coming in from that left foot of his. Let's see if he can somewhat emulate that same stunt of his. There he goes for the corner, floats it into the mix. And a sensational bit of goalkeeping there from Padam Chetri, outleaping the TRAU FC defenders and then collecting it as if that's his breakfast.
And that will give a lot of confidence to this man, Padam Chetri. The man from Shillong, Meghalaya. He's played for Rangda Jade and Kekere FC previously. Decent defending from the TRAU boys at the moment.
We have time and time again talked about how King FC ever since they were relegated, how their players somewhat disbanded, and many of their players are in I-League this season as well. And this is what happens, you know, at the end of the day, we say that football is a beautiful game. It is, but at times it can be extremely cruel as well. And that is why football, we say, is also a great teacher. It's a great leveler. It teaches you so many things about life. Most importantly, it teaches you that moving on is an ultimate part of the life. Samad Ali Malik was on the ball right now, and he steered it towards the far left. Mohammedan Sporting trying to control the ball, eventually wins the ball back. Kasimov on it, looking for some support, and sends it nicely forward. However, TRAU FC's defenders, it was Mohammad Fayazuddin who was on the ball, and nicely done by Mohammedan Sporting. It looks like a bit of high boot involved while he was trying to go down. It was Samad Ali Malik, the skipper, who wanted to have a cheeky header in that midfield. And I think Abraham Okere is just trying to point out to the referee that he went way too down, and the idea was to try and get the ball from Mohammad Fayazuddin, and definitely not the man. But at the end of the day, a foul, whether unintentional or intentional, if it infringes the book of regulations, you will have to pay a price for it. And the price is a free kick where Mohammad Irshad will be deployed to take. Mohammad Irshad with that free kick takes it short, sends it forward, looking around for some space, plays it down towards the far right. Nicely played to Samad Ali Malik. Samad Ali Malik trying to eye Luhang. However, Luhang not really controlling the ball. Luhang once again trying desperately to try and take the ball away from Tawan, the Brazilian defender. And eventually it's going to be a throw in here in favor of TRAU FC as Sunil B does the needful. Sunil throws it right in front. Tries to find some leeway up front. That's another lovely ball. Could have been dangerous. Luang now trying to orchestrate what can be gilt-edged attacks in favor of Mohammedan Sporting. However, Mohammedan Sporting's attacking unit is not just there to be hungry, to be famished, to be lusting for those meaty strikes. They are also aware that they will have to protect their citadel at all costs. However, this can be a chance for Mohammedan Sporting to try and break. But I think the instructions from Anders Chernyshov is extremely lucid. Try and play the ball amongst yourselves. Don't really do something outrageous. That's a nice run. Once again, down the central channel. Wonderful 1-2 there. Mohammad Irshad on it. Mohammad Irshad steers it towards the far right. Nicely received. Remsanga once again on the ball. The referee doesn't really blow the whistle. The crowd is in a bit of a frenzy. But it looked to me, it was a very soft touch. And football being a body contact game, you will know a lot more than the tenderness to get a foul going your way. Here's another attempt there. Unfortunately, William Dos Reis will not reach it. Go straight to the defender once again. That was a crucial, once again, Remsanga. I think there was a bit of contact, yes. Sunil B dragging in that back foot. Yes, that was off the ball. The referee, I think, must have missed that. Could have been a critical moment, could have been a pivotal one as well. In fact, could also have led to a spot kick, something that could have proven to be the unraveling of the Red Pythons, as if they are already not unraveled enough. And here's a chance for Mohammedan Sporting looking around for space. I think the referee came in the trajectory, but didn't really get in touch with the ball. So yes, you also need to understand the referee tries to stay in the best possible positions as close as they can to the ball. Playing on to the left. Wonderfully done again, cutting back in. Nicely eludes a couple of attackers there. Zoning Liana, he's been crucial. Nice 1-2 pass being played. And now engineered towards the far left. TRAU FC does well to clear their lines. That is wonderfully done. A cheeky back flick. And now steers it further forward. TRAU FC looking for space, looking slightly more organized than they were initially. This can be a chance here. A critical bit of intervention coming in from their skipper, Samad Ali Malik, once again showcasing the boatload of experience that he brings to the platter. Sensational stuff indeed. That was a long ball, not really well taken care of by Mohammad Irshad. A bit of a miscued header falling right in the stride of the opposition attacker. But Samad Ali Malik, once again, the exemplar of control and composure. The man who has his heart in the right place. The man who has his footballing acumen burning bright. once again comes to the deliverance of Mohammedan Sporting. Here's another corner kick for TRAU FC. The second of the evening for them. It's going to be Danish Abiram with that. Whips it into the mix. Here's a chance, but it looks like it's gone miles away. And the flag's gone up. So a sigh of reprieve for the Black and White Brigade.
So a chance goes a-begging for Chidim Road Athletic Union. And look at that corner once again. And that sails over the goal line there. And the flag of the assistant referee goes up immediately. At the moment, Mohammedan Sporting are sitting pretty with a 2-goal advantage, 2-goal cushion. As Vikash from the left, that is a good-looking cross, just eluding Remsang on this occasion. That's Vikash Singh for you on the screen. He has been a live wire in the left flank for Mohammedan Sporting. Played extremely well in the Kolkata Football League as well. Mohammedan Sporting, as Rohit was mentioning, is one of the oldest clubs of India. As another delivery comes in, but once again missed out there. The ball goes out of play, and that was Fayazuddin not able to keep the ball in play as Samad Ali Malik starts the game with a throw-in. That was Qasimov, and back to Samad now. Samad is the captain of the team. He hails from Gopalpur in West Bengal. He's also played for East Bengal, Ground Glass Punjab, and has been in the national under-23 team as well. Now the ball goes out of play on the other side, on the far end, and this is the Mohammedan Sporting bench. The coach seems to be happy, and why not? As Qasimov comes in, initiating another attack, and from the left is Alexi Gomez, the Argentine. Bikash.
You are talking
Joseph.
about... Apologies to interject you. I'll let you continue.
Yes, Rohit.
You were talking about the Mohammedan Sporting bench, and you were talking about a few names in the likes of Samad Ali Malik and Vikas Singh as well. Well, one man who's crucial to the Mohammedan Sporting bench is the likes of Dipyendu Biswas. He himself has been an advocate of youth. He himself has been a very renowned footballer in the Bengal football circuit. There we were talking about him, right next to Andrei Chernosov. I think he plays a very pivotal role in garnering the youth that Mohammedan Sporting is now harnessing and reaping the rewards as well.
Absolutely. He's a key man in the dugout. He's a key man. In fact, one can remember that Mohammedan Sporting have changed their coach twice in the last 1 year. And the man who has been constant along with the players has been Dipyendu. And now a shot from distance, but that will miss the target. Dipyendu Biswas knows his players inside out, knows the team very well, and he has also introduced the players to the new coaches. As we know that the last year's I-League had a different coach, and then came, and that was a misunderstanding there between Adinga and Bikash. The ball goes out of play.
I think that is very crucial for your team's personnel, particularly the likes of your team manager or your coach, to know your players inside out. Because in modern day football, the psychology of football also plays a very crucial role in developing the players overall. So I think if you know your player inside out, you know how they also act to certain conditions. This can be a chance. Padam Chetri quickly out of his line, once again showcasing his impeccable timing and outleaping the opposition marauder to collect that without breaking a sweat, as Mohammedan Sporting carves an attack of their own. Nicely done there. Keeps the ball away from the opposition. Once again plays it towards the far right. This right wing has been somewhat of a blazing fire path for Mohammedan Sporting. Both the goals being created from that wing as well. So it looks like it's turning out into the Pandora's box that TRAU FC will like to shut down as soon as they can.
Samad Ali Malik. This is Rem Sanga on your screen. Yes, of course, Mohammedan Sporting had Kibu Vikuna as the coach after Chenny Shaw left after last year's Kolkata Football League. And then Kibu Vikuna was replaced by Mehrajuddin, who came to Kolkata from Srinagar. He was in charge of Real Kashmir. And then now it's back to Cherny Shop. Meanwhile, another attack. Rem Sanga, he has support in the form of David. In comes the cross, but that was Gerard Williams. The danger still not averted. Will that be? Oh dear, almost an own goal. Lucky there. That was Lexi with that shot. And finally,
yeah, he had a missile for that left foot of his. David was almost once again there at the right place. And what a shot. I think it should have fallen straight to the goalkeeper. But then the defender's intervention, just not sure that how well stationed is the goalkeeper. Trades it away for a corner. There comes the corner, floated into the traffic. Opportunity, goal number 3. It is Joseph Adier who slams the ball into the back of the net with a header, with the force of a bullet. Mohammedan Sporting are ripping apart the Red Pythons into shreds.
so this is nothing but a sensational start from the black and white brigade, and these people love every moment of the game. Already 3 goals, and this time it's Joseph, the man from Ghana, who comes in to join the party. Look at him, and the goalkeeper was in no man's land. He was absolutely not sure. He missed that flight completely, and it was the open net that was waiting for this man, Joseph Adier, who scores the 3rd goal for Mohammedan Sporting within the first half an hour. And he's happy, isn't he? And why not? Not only he, but the Mohammedan Sporting supporters are happy as well. They have done so well in the local league, and now they're doing pretty well in I-League at their home ground. This is the Banki Manjari Stadium in Naihati, as Mohammedan Sporting are on song.
Oh, absolutely.
Look, how many passes, Rohit, the Mohammedan Sporting players are playing. There's absolutely no pressing from the TRAU players.
I think that is one of the reasons why they have got so much fluidity. Because if you need, or if you allow your opposition to pass so freely, they will eventually turn as menacing as it comes. There comes a cross from TRAU FC, but it eludes everyone. Could have been a sensational goal had he latched onto it. But yes, talking back about the passes that has been created, it has been pretty decent. And more importantly, like you pointed out, TRAU FC hasn't really pressed Mohammedan Sporting. Because ideally, in order to try and keep them out of the play, you will have to latch on to them. You will have to pursue the ball. But TRAU has just allowed the hosts to force themselves, to impose themselves, the result being an absolute, or being the most obvious replica of their belligerents up front so far. Taking their time now, playing short passes amongst themselves, Mohammedan Sporting, and most importantly, playing all the way from the back. And why not? The likes of Joseph Adier, the likes of Samad Ali Malik, and Vishan Isov. He's kind of complaining. He's a very animated character, very passionate man. Nanda Kumar Singh, he's got so many thoughts running wild in his head at the moment.
And this is Odinga with a bit of discomfort. Zoding Riana Aralte is his original name, is known as Odinga. 28 years of age. He started playing in I-League for Shillong Lajong. Look at that. The tackle from behind. Odinga was injured in the process and is now demonstrating how the tackle was made on him and how he got injured. This is Kasimov on the screen. All very relaxed, the Mohammedan Sporting players. Naturally, why not? They are ahead by 3 goals.
Playing it to the far left, and Mohammedan Sporting, they have exhibited some excellent control in the midfield, and the kudos goes to Kasimov, of course, and definitely Enver Chernyshev for very carefully pairing the likes of Alexis and Angu as well in the midfield. So the trio of Angu, Alexis and Kasimov, they have been producing wonders. And another name that needs to be mentioned is definitely that of Joseph Adier. He's playing in that deep defense, yes. Well, this time though, not really the best of tackles there from Alexis as he brought down Moirangthem Malingamba. I think he's just trying to make a case for himself, just trying to vindicate himself, but I don't think the referee, in fact that was Kasimov, not Alexis, and it's going to be a free kick. Tavan will try and use this as a springboard to try and launch the ball into the mix to see if the Red Pythons has got enough firepower to blitz it into the goal.
So it's Williams now. Getting ready with that shot, or who is going to take that shot? It can be Abraham. Both have stationed themselves behind the ball. A 2-man human ball. The ball goes towards the right. In comes the cross. And the cross is sailing over the goal line and nothing coming off that set piece. Look at that cross. Nowhere near the target. As many as 5 red shirts waiting for that cross. And that eludes everyone. But Chetri just a bit under pressure there.
I think this is where Nanda Kumar Singh needs to step up as the coach. Maybe once they head to the tunnel, tell them that key word, that hang in there. That's a lovely ball sent forward, but David Amar, he's being crowded by the TRAU FC defenders, but they've given the ball away. There comes a pile driver! What a save from Salam Sanatan Singh, throwing himself to the right and leaping like an eagle, snatching his prey from the mouth of his counterparts. Look at that once again.
That's a lovely shot and equally well saved there by the keeper. Look at that once again. That was a wrong pass. A lovely shot there from Gomez, and this is Kasimov now. Will he take another shot from that distance? Yes, the shot comes in, but has been headed out. Another shot, once again intercepted. So waves of attack from Mohammedan Sporting at the moment. Remember, they're already 3 up.
Miladri, it looks like Mohammedan Sporting has fielded a firing squad, and the caps of the guns have just gone off. They are on automatic free firing mode, and TRAU FC are at the receiving end of it. Kasimov already 3 shots unloaded. That tells you how dominant Mohammedan Sporting has been and how entirely lackluster has TRAU been. If they are not able to rally their troops within a heartbeat, and with 10 more minutes of regulation time in the first half, I am sure they are already staring down not just a barrel but a smoking barrel reeking of decadence.
So a lot of epithets used for Mohammedan Sporting by my co-commentator Rohit, and he's all smiles as well. Yes, many epithets can be used for Mohammedan Sporting. They're really playing well today, and they have ripped apart the defense of Titim Road Athletic Union. Bikash now from the left.
Trying to find a way forward. That is another lovely ball created. Looking for crossing space. Takes a deflection. And danger stays alive. Here's another shooting chance. There it comes. Smashed into the corner. Kasimov finds his reward. His 4th shot of the evening. And this time it's picked the pockets of TRAU FC as the crowd goes berserk for the umpteenth time in Naihati Stadium.
So Kasimov now asks for the ball. He wants to join the party. He wants to enlist his name in the score sheet. So David passing it back to Kasimov, and Kasimov takes a shot and finds the back of the net as well. Look at that shot, and the keeper having no idea whatsoever. Look at that pass, and Kasimov was completely unmarked, and even the defenders not going for the block, not going for the tackle. He took his time to hit that shot, place it to perfection. So it's number 4 now for Mohammedan Sporting, and we're still in the first half, and still 7 minutes to go before the breather. Well, 7 minutes of regulation time left, and there will be some minutes added as well. So misery continues to haunt the men in red. Titimbrut Athletic Union couldn't have believed that they will be down by 4 goals within the first 40 minutes. And the way Mohammedan Sporting are playing, well, who knows how many they will score today. Rohit, what's your take?
Well, that's the highest number of goals that's scored in the first half of I-League 2023-24. And if they continue playing at this rate, I'm sure we are in for a goal fest today evening. But once again, knowing TRAU FC, I think they are a side that is now somewhat disgruntled. They have been kind of shaken by the initial belligerence of Mohammedan Sporting, but they are a side that actually comprises very good players as well. It's just that they need to find that composure of theirs. The referee blowing the whistle, awarding a free kick in favor of TRAU FC as Rohit Singh went down. And you were asking for a prediction. To be honest, Niladri, I would be very skeptical of giving one, because football, they say, is such a funny game that it can change at any point in time. And we have seen the craziest of instances happening in football. So I'm still not going to say what's going to be the prediction, but yes, of course, the way Mohammedan Sporting are playing, as you pointed out, they are on song, and the song is of destruction and carnage. For the Pythons, no, they need more of a song of inspiration right now that is somewhat silent and is completely off tune.
Yes, they need to possess the ball. Rohit Singh now turns, controls, finds another player there. Meanwhile, the ball forced to Tawan. Now this is what they need, a number of passes, possession of the ball. Tawan once again, ball forced to Rohit. Sunil, back to the keeper.
Ladri, being very honest, a quick question before we head into the final 5 minutes of regulation time. Where do you think has actually TRAU FC come apart at the seams? Because Mohammedan Sporting, they have been entirely dominant in the midfield, yes. But do you think there is also a bit of psychological factor which is acting against TRAU FC?
Well, it's of course conceding early goals can disorient your entire preparation and entire strategy, and that is what happened to TRAU FC. TRAU and Neroka both are staying in a different place as well, in different environment as well, and having Kalyani their home.
Steers it towards the far right. TRAU FC, their first and immediate focus will be to try and control the ball, keep the ball at their feet, enjoy a bit more possession in the first place, and then maybe launch a bid to try and destabilize that Mohammedan Sporting defense that is extremely resolute. Plays it towards the far left, sends in a cross, not well cleared by Mohammad Irshad. I think the coach will have a word with him. He's not really in the most prime form. The reason he was brought in place of Detol was because of that experience that he brings to the platter. And TRAU FC now trying to find an opening from the right wing, like the way Mohammedan Sporting has done. There comes the cross opportunity lurking on the doors, but Mohammedan Sporting does well to keep it away. Here's another shot, a long range, and not really the cleanest of saves, but did enough there, Padam Chetri, to steer the ball away from the mouth of what could have been a potential menace.
Well, yes, TRAU need to take advantage of such errors, the ball spilling out. Meanwhile, another attack as Vikas Singh controls. Tries to look for support. He has support. Another shot from distance, just missing the target. So this time Alexis Gomez was menacingly close to score the 5th goal for Mohammedan Sporting. And whenever a shot comes, it's always a threatening one. And the keeper of TRAU Athletic Union, Salam Sanatan, has been kept busy from the very word go. And he has been 4 times.
Well, being honest, that last effort from Salam Sanatan Singh, well, definitely it is, that will definitely deserve a plaudit. He did have his base covered. And of course, Alexis' shot, that will also deserve, and that was a shot coming in all the way from the left. TRAU FC trying their luck from distance. That was another sensational piece of chance. So close yet so far, dragging it agonizingly wide, and could have been another lovely opportunity. TRAU FC not really fazed by the fact that they are 4-0 ahead, and that should be the mindset. They should come knocking on the doors with every possible hope in their arsenal.
Yes, of course, and they can't be thinking about winning the match from here, but definitely they will try to play freely and try to score goals, try to convert the opportunities that come their way, even convert half chances. You never know. Bizarre things happen in football. And Mohammedan Sporting, I was talking about that Trinity match where Mohammedan Sporting scored as many as 6 goals. At one time, it looked as if Trinity will come back in the match, but that didn't happen. Even today in the early match, Trinity Deccan were trailing by a couple of goals scored by Aizawl FC, and that turned out to be an upset, really. So 3 minutes have been added by the 4th official. Can Mohammedan Sporting increase their lead in the next 3 minutes? Yes, an opportunity for that, but the pass was just a bit long. You never know. Mohammedan can further their lead the way they're playing, and TRAU Athletic Union would also think of scoring a goal and come back in the match. At least mentally, they can prove to themselves that they can also fight back. Meanwhile, it's Vikas Singh now from the left. That's a menacing run, Vikas Singh! But it has been cleared out. Cleared out by Taiwan for a corner. So another corner for Mohammedan Sporting.
Yeah, another lovely, lovely block there. Mohammedan Sporting at the moment, they are prowling. And it looks like TRAU FC, they're at the receiving end of some searing heat. There's hardly any resolve whatsoever. It's going to be Alexis once again. Another important part for Mohammedan Sporting has been their off-the-ball movement. We'll talk about that for sure. But before that, it's going to be a corner. There comes the corner, floated into the mix, but straight down the gully of Salam Sanatan Singh, who gets in a long throw. And eventually TRAU FC does well to control the ball. Here's an opportunity, not really the best of forward deliveries. Ideally, when you're trying to knit one forward, it needs to have a lot more purpose there. Remsanga trying to find his way from the right. And Vishernishov just hollowing out those instructions. And he's extremely emotional, passionate, animated, just trying to ensure the fact Adipendra Baswas, he has a massive smile on his face. And why not? I think Mohammedan Sporting, they've got the job extremely well done. This is their captain, Samad Ali Malik, looking around for some space, takes a quick throw, and that's played right down to their own half. Joseph Adier, who will steal a few more crucial seconds. We are in the final minute of that first half, playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper.
So the way Mohammedan Sporting are playing, we can see some more goals in the second half as well. And here they are. Well, Mohammedan Sporting did score 7 goals in a match in the recently concluded Kolkata Football League, where David scored a hat-trick and Beniston Barreto also scored a hat-trick. So 2 players scoring hat-tricks, something very rare. But Mohammedan Sporting do have a history of scoring many goals in a single match. If we can go back to 1941 Rovers Cup, we'll come to that after this attack. It has been cleared. So in 1941 Rovers Cup, Mohammedan Sporting defeated Apollo Rainbow by 14 goals to nil. And Rashid Sahu and Tahir scored 2 hat-tricks. And that was when Mohammedan Sporting won the Rovers Cup. Remember, Mohammedan Sporting are the second Indian team to win the Rovers Cup, the first Indian team to win the Durand Cup, and the first Indian team to win the Kolkata Football League. Here we are, the end of the first half. So the first half going Mohammedan Sporting's way. This is the first half result, 4-0 the score, and Mohammedan Sporting will go back to the dressing room extremely happy. Perhaps the players themselves did not imagine that they will go into the breather with such a lead of 4 goals. It's Mohammedan Sporting 4, TD Road Athletic Union 0, and this is the half-time score.
That's the stats for you. Mohammedan Sporting dominating the possession as if it's their wheelhounds. 11 shots from them, 5 of them on target. Just those 4 shots from TRAU FC, 1 of them on target. 4 fouls for Mohammedan Sporting, 3 of them for Tidimrud Athletic Union. No yellow cards have yet been shown. 4 corners for Mohammedan Sporting, wherein for TRAU FC it's 3. No team have yet been ensnared in an offside trap. Talking about the gentry of football, those 11 shots from Mohammedan Sporting will tell you that they have been the downright synonym of brilliance. Kasimov finding the back of the net just from the edge of that box. Alexis trying his luck from distance as well. David Amar smacking the ball into the back of the net twice. Adinga going for a long one. And Joseph Adier finding the back of the net with that header.
So those red spots, 4 red spots making the difference. 4 shots taken by the TRAU players, but not a single red spot there. That proves that they could not just find the back of the net. In fact, they did manage only 4 shots, which isn't really good for the team. Fouls, Kasimov 2, Bikash 1, Rimsanga 1, so 4 fouls from Mohammedan Sporting. And look at the areas where the fouls are committed and free kicks conceded.
These were the fouls of TRAU FC. Just 3 of them, to be honest. They have been outplayed in every possible department, which includes the fouls as well. And but once again, being serious, they've tried. They've tried to find their footing, trying their luck from distance. But that exactly hasn't been the case. Well, it was an electric brand, or it was an electric half of football as the hosts surged ahead by 4-0. That has somewhat turned into a bit of a mortifying outing for TRAU FC in that opening half. We'll try and show you that's the highlights, that's the players taking their strides out into the centre. After the quick exchange of pleasantries, it was Mohammedan Sporting who was in the mood for slaughter, and they started robbing off TRAU FC in significant fashion. That was the first goal of the evening, drawing first blood for Mohammedan Sporting was David Amar. A bit of chaos at the other end as well, as their goalkeeper had a bit of challenge trying to capture the ball. That was the second goal, which was set up for David Amar in a picture-perfect fashion, and a magnanimous gift from TRAU FC, a lay on a silver platter. Then Alexis setting up Joseph Adier for the third goal of the evening.
So, goals scored. Look at that, David this time. He passes it to Kasimov, and Kasimov finishing off in style. and celebrating. Why not? So that was another shot, almost the fifth goal. As far as TRAU concerned, they did get a few opportunities, but could not capitalise on them. So it has been all Mohammedan Sporting in the first half. A lopsided first half. Look at the score. Mohammedan Sporting 4, Tiddim Road Athletic Union 0. Can Tiddim Road fight back? Can they bounce back in the second half? Can Mohammedan Sporting score more goals? We'll have to wait and see. So till we come and join you after the break, it's goodbye from Mohammedan Stadium, Naihati.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like we are being welcomed by a substitution made by TRAU Athletic Union. Their first goal scorer of ILEAGUE 2023-24, Liton Shill, will be making way to the centre, wherein somewhat of an emasculated William Ribeiro dos Reis has been taken off. And it is going to be interesting to see how does the TRAU Athletic Union respond to the incessant belligerence of Mohammedan Sporting Club. As things stand, the hosts have a 4-0 cushion. If we say that to be a cushion, that would be more of an understatement. But again, knowing football, knowing the fact that that's a game that can change in seconds, anything can happen. And while the players take their respective positions, once again, welcoming back for the second half, my co-commentator for the evening, Niladri Sen to the mix. Welcome back, Niladri. And what do you think will the second half look like after an unexpected and an overwhelming first half?
Well, it's very difficult to say that TRAU will bounce back and score as many as 4 goals, but well, definitely TRAU can come back, can put the first half action, out of their head, really, and come back and play positively. That's the only thing that TRAU can do, not thinking about what the score looks like at the moment. And there has been a positive change. Little Chill is on the field. Little Chill, who played for Army Red in the Kolkata Football League, has scored a number of goals in the just concluded Provincial League, Kolkata Football League. And here we go. The second half has started, and this is the scoreline at the moment. Mohammedan Sporting 4, TRAU Athletic Union 0. Mohammedan will definitely try to increase the lead, because this is a lengthy league, and sometimes the goal differences matter. The number of goals scores matter at the end of the day, so they will try to score as many as possible today against TRAU Athletic Union, as they seem to be completely in disarray, as the ball is pushed back to the goalkeeper, Padam, and just a bit of pressure applied there, and this can be dangerous. And TRAU players will wait to see such mistakes committed by the Mohammedan Sporting defenders. Gerard, this can be a shot. Take the shot, and again Padam Chetri can't control the ball in the first goal. He does control, but only in the second attempt. The ball spilling out, and this happened towards the end of the first half as well. Well, Rohit, Padam doesn't seem to be very confident with such long distance shots.
Yeah, that's the second time he's kind of miffed in effort. Should have done better than that. I think today we are seeing a paradigm shift of what has been the case with Mohammedan Sporting in the last 2 games. In the last 2 games, the first half witnessed Mohammedan Sporting in a bit of a questionable affair. But when it came to their goalkeeper, Padam Chetri was an absolutely stellar form under the woodwork. But today, that was the second time that he's been tested and didn't really make a clean effort. That was the shot once again from Mohammedan Malengba. But then Padam Chetri did well to actually reach out, stretch himself, and I think a bit of communication error as well. Jose Fadier, not really sure, eventually realizes in the very last minute that Padam is in a comfortable position to collect that. But I'm pretty sure Mohammedan will be taking a lot of heart from the shot. A very resurgent start from TRAU FC in the second half, as Padam Chetri takes a couple of crucial minutes to regroup his side. David Amar on the frame scored that early brace to send Mohammedan Sporting surging ahead, and from there on, TRAU FC has only been chasing goals. But here they come once again from the left. There comes a lovely cross opportunity, but it eludes everyone. However, it goes out and eventually goes in as a throw-in in favour of the Black and White Brigade.
So Thomas Singh can't get the ball, and the ball goes out of play, and that will be a throw-in for Mohammedan Sporting. Quickly taken, this is Kasim now. Strangely, Mohammedan Sporting have been seen defending. Look at that. Once again, a wrong pass. Again, attack from TRAU. This can be dangerous. Finally, it has been cleared out. But not comprehensive clearance once again. And the TRAU team has come with a purpose in the second half. Another opportunity there. Not and this time another shot just missing the target, and Padam Chetri is not happy with his defenders, not happy at all. That was Danish taking that shot.
It looks like TRAU FC has come up with a strategy there. Padam Chetri was under the cosh once again. And ever since the second half has started, the Red Pythons, they are slithering around the neck of Mohammedan Sporting, and if they are not able to get them off their scent, it can be really challenging. Another decent looking shot. To be honest, once again, those defensive vulnerabilities of Mohammedan Sporting are coming to the fore for a side that's got such tremendous firepower. That kind of defensive vulnerability makes them a team to really be dissected into. And I think Anderson should do that better than any other man on the bench. Here's a chance for TRAU to build once again. Ever since the start of the second half, they have been on the move, they have been on the prowl. And Mohammedan Sporting is having a bit of struggles to get accustomed to the sudden heat of TRAU FC.
Yes, of course, and to prove you right, Rohit, we can just share the score line of the last couple of matches with our viewers. Mohammedan Sporting did win the first match, but not before conceding one goal. And in the second match, they also conceded a goal. So in both the matches, they have conceded 2 goals. And this has been the problem. Although they're winning, they're scoring goals, they're conceding at the same time as Vikas Singh now. This is Adinga in the overlap. He finds Kasimov. Mohammedan Sporting now back in attack, as they have been doing throughout the first half. Adinga finds Vikas, will he cross? Vikas just cross! Falls to Rimsanga. Rimsanga will control.
Rimsanga now trying to find a way forward. That's another lovely cross floating in from the right. But Salam Sanatan Singh this time a lot more composed. Eventually collects the ball and sends Danisharibam on the attack. However, it looks like Mohammedan Sporting will have the last laugh as Joseph Adiye imposes his towering physique on the opposition to get hold of the possession.
Mohammedan Sporting did win last year's I-League match against TRAU. At home, they won against TRAU, but by a solitary goal only. First, Rahman scored that goal, that only goal, and then when they went to Manipur to play TRAU at the Kuman Lampak, they drew that match, and that match ended goalless. So this is the first time that Mohammedan Sporting have been able to pump in as many goals as many as 4 goals against Tirim Athletic Union. Well, TRAU must be missing the service of Komron Tosunov, who has been instrumental in the last couple of years for Tirim Athletic Union.
Komron Tosunov was seen in action yesterday, donning the likes of in fact, donning the likes of Trinity Deccan, not Trinity Deccan. We'll quickly confirm, but yes, he played a crucial role in yesterday's game. Came on pretty late, had a bit of a fight as well while taking the penalty. And once again, of course, these were the look at the goals.
That was the first goal scored by David Rimsanga, doing the same thing while helping David score his second goal. And then from the corner came the third goal.
Komron Tursunov has been playing for Gokulam Kerala in this season. and he's proven to be instrumental. That was the fourth goal though. That felt like a pile driver, kind of a stake driven to the heart of the TRAU defense, and there was no one stalling it. Kasimov, once again, a central figure for Mohammedan Sporting. However, in the second half, of course, they will believe that Kasimov will continue pulling the strings. The ball has just been given away. Here's another chance for TRAU FC. The ball remains alive. Eventually sent forward, but intercepted well enough by TRAU. And now looking for pockets of spaces there. Plays it towards the right. Does well, receives it. Looking to create a center. Wonderfully done. Wanted to play a 1-2 though, but not really successful. But putting in a body block there. It has been a pretty busy day in office for Moirangtham Malingba, who's started the game today. Didn't really get playing time in the last two fixtures.
And this is Liton Shil now, the man who came as a substitute. Liton Shil has been successful in the Kolkata Football League, playing for Army Red. And the TRAU coach will hope that he'll be able to find the back of the net in this match as well. Although to get a point from here looks seemingly impossible, as TRAU have to score as many as 4 goals because they have conceded 4 goals in the first half. Will one goal come from this shot? No, that was not the best of attempts at all. Not at all a good attempt from Abraham, the man from Ghana, who played also not only in the Ghana teams but also in clubs in Belgium. Bescott VA is the club that he last played. So he has experience playing abroad, but at the moment not able to showcase his talent in this match, as Vikas Singh now tries to go past the defenders of TRAU. And look at that. Chernyshov trying to suggest that the throw-in should be taken from deeper into the TRAU territory. Meanwhile, another attack, and can be another goal. No, that was very weak there from Luang. Danger still not averted though. Another attack from the right. In comes the cross, and not very well defended. Another shot. Now, that was Remsanga turning, taking that shot all right, but can't find the target.
An amazing brand of football here from Mohammedan Sporting once again, and finally getting that first attack in place. Once again, kudos to David Amar. Knows exactly when to step in and when to let the ball go towards his friends altogether. However, this time though, the attempt that was taken by Mohammedan Sporting, that has gone down the drain. And you were talking about trying to get 4 goals into the back of the net. A very famous match that we can talk about is between Kidderminster Harriers and Salford City. Salford City was trailing by 4 goals till the 88th minute, and they came back 4-4 in the last 13 minutes of the game. So that tells you football is a very crazy game indeed, but for that kind of football to unfold ahead of us, I think TRAU FC needs to believe a lot more and needs to try and test the opposition. Well, definitely there have been a few chinks in the armor of Mohammedan Sporting, but will they turn into those gaping chasms that would let the floodgates open? Only time shall reveal it all.
But as of now, Mohammedan Sporting are defending well, although definitely they have some vulnerability, as Rohit has been referring. But they're good in attack, as David once again goes all by himself. Finally finds Remsanga. This is Kasimov. He has space in front. He has Remsanga for support as well. Kasimov goes all by himself. And one touch too many there from Kasimov. Could have passed the ball to his teammates. Meanwhile, Joseph coming out. And finally Clearance comes and the ball goes out of play. That is Adinga for Mohammedan Sporting, the left full back, inserting Liana Ralte, who played for Aizawl FC last season and has migrated to Kolkata and to the Black and White Brigade. He's also been in the under-14, under-16 and under-19 national team. Very talented player, Adinga. Aizawl FC had Adinga and Buanga in the two side-back positions. Aizawl FC played an inspiring brand of football today and defeated Srinidhi Deccan in their backyard at the Deccan Arena in the match played earlier today. Alexis Gomez all by himself finds David. David once again passing it back. Remsanga, will he get it? Yes, he gets the ball. This is David. That was Luang with that shot, and David was waiting for the ball to spill out, but that did not happen. Finally, it was well collected by the keeper. Look at that once again. Look at David.
This has been the story of the evening. In fact, a well-orchestrated attack. It's not that it was scrappy. It's not that it was out of the place. The entire team went up. And once again, David, being in the right place, in the right time, being the predator that he is, he was just waiting for the ball, a sniff of it, and he would simply pounce upon that and finish that. I think that has been the essence of the Mohammedan team today, and they have been absolutely brilliant in carrying forward the brilliance that has adorned them today evening.
But credit has to be given to Salam Sanatan. That was a very good save, undoubtedly. It was a powerful shot, and he was able to keep that shot at bay. And as Rohit was saying, David was hovering around menacingly close to the keeper. And that is the quality of a good striker. You have to be in the right place in the right time. And we have seen strikers who are genuine strikers. They played percentage football. They were seen nowhere in the ground, but all of a sudden scored goals. And we have seen such strikers in Indian football as well. David, however, has been involved in the action throughout and has also scored goals. Action now in the other end, but dealt with properly by Padam Chetri. Now 4 goals have been scored. Oh, that's lovely from Bikash. But the ball falls to Abraham. He still controls. And he gets a free kick. 4 goals have been scored and 2 have been scored by David. And David has his name as an assist in the 3rd goal. So he's involved in 3 of the 4 goals scored.
I think it tells you simply about the kind of talent that David is. And he continues to proliferate. Another chance here. Alexis lets one fly. However, that was on an ascent. And it never really looked like that would dip. Once again, look at how wonderfully that was teed up. Alexis finding acres of space ahead of him after the initial bumps and jitter. Mohammedan Sporting once again imperiously dominating the Red Pythons, and the visitors are still looking for some space to breathe. And you were talking about David's brilliance. I think David Hamar and Suhail Bhatt, the 2 Indian finds of this year's Calcutta League. Suhail Bhatt adorning the likes of Mohammedan Super Giants, wherein David Hamar came in the likes of Mohammedan Sporting. That's a lovely ball. The flag has stayed down. This can be a goal-scoring chance. That has been rifled into the bottom left corner as Remsanga gets himself on the list. And Mohammedan Sporting smashes their number 5 of the evening.
Remsanga had his role as assisting in the first 2 goals, and now he has his name recorded as the goal scorer. So he is also involved in as many as 3 goals, 2 assists and 1 goal scored. So it's all Mohammedan Sporting. Now it's a 5-0 up. Look at that. Lovely shot. Lovely placement. And no one really from the TRAU defense marking him. And the forward pass was also a good one. And Remsanga taking full advantage of that, converting. And Mohammedan Sporting at the moment are 5 up. So how many will Mohammedan score today?
Only time shall reveal what's the exact number we are looking forward to, but it's already a deluge, and a deluge of woes for TRAU FC. Well, definitely that goal was one of the best goals of the evening by Remsanga, but kudos to Alexis, who had a picture-perfect assist on that one. That was a sensational delivery. Here's another chance for Mohammedan Sporting, trying to find some space from the left. They've kept the ball alive and well. Back to Joseph. And all likelihood he'll play it towards the left once again. Alexis on the ball. Does well with that side footing of his. And this time, kind of a desperate attempt to try and send it forward, has been traded away for a throw-in.
Mohammedan Sporting did score 7 goals in the first match of the Kolkata Football League. But this is quite different. This is I-League. You have strong opponents. Meanwhile, Tonmoy is coming as a substitute. Will he replace? Tonmoy has also played pretty well in the Kolkata Football League, and he has replaced Alexis Gomez.
Well, I think that is to give some rest to Alexis. I know the coach, Andrei Chernyshov, already realizes that the job has been extremely well done. So no real reason for Tonmoy to be worried, or rather for Alexis to be in the mix. And a couple of substitutions here happening for TRAU FC as well, as Thawan goes out, the Brazilian, and he's being replaced by the likes of Deepak Singh. And another change as well, Robinson has made his way to the center. So let's see if these couple of changes can bring change of fortunes here for TRAU FC. If not dramatically, if not emphatically, definitely even that slenderest of hope or belief, if they can garner it, that is going to be momentous for them. Wonderfully done by Samad Ali Malik.
Yes, perhaps hope in this match will be asking for too much. Maybe belief is the correct word, Rohit. Believing in themselves for the matches to come. Because in all fairness, this match is well done, and it has been sealed by Mohammedan Sporting. 5-0 at the moment is the result. And Deepak will be booked perhaps, or a verbal warning will be given by the referee. Many Mohammedan Sporting supporters have come to the ground to support their team, and Mohammedan Sporting have a very good support base, not only in Kolkata but around Kolkata, in other states, all over the world. In fact, Mohammedan Sporting have a very good support base, and old-timers will remember how people, including film stars, came to watch Mohammedan Sporting when they played in the Rovers Cup in Mumbai. As Tonmoy with his first touch, delicate one, he passes it to Bikash, and that is another touch there from Luang. The clearance doesn't come, and that will be a throw-in for Mohammedan Sporting.
As we prepare for that throw-in, it is going to be Zoding Liana with that throw-in. He's silently done his job. That was not well controlled, one of those rare mistakes and slip-ups from the host so far. There was a bit of push, but the referee deems it all right. Not to be though. Joseph Adier, he was already playing an extremely high line of defense. Wanted to play it more towards the central channel, but I think that ball was not really well connected. As that trickles out of play, it's going to be a goal kick quickly taken there by Salam Sanatan Singh. As the TRAU FC drives forward, Joseph once again eclipsing the defense with his towering stature there. It's going to be a throw-in in favor of TRAU now. Nicely sent forward, looking to keep the ball in play. Of course, help is needed. Help arrives, but doesn't really latch onto it. Mohammedan Sporting on their way forth. Plays it towards the far left. Nicely kept under control. Once again, taking those small steps to advancement. Wonderfully done there by Gerard Augustus. Here's a chance for TRAU FC to build from the right. Cross comes in, but very emaciated. Allows Mohammedan Sporting to regroup. A bit of a push. Won't really work. And wonderfully done again by Samad Ali Malik.
Will Mohammedan Sporting score more goals? Can TRAU come up with at least a consolation goal? Is to be seen as we're heading towards the 70th minute of the match. So another 20 odd minutes left for Mohammedan Sporting to increase their lead further, and for TRAU to score at least 1 or 2 goals as consolation goals, so that they can bring some belief. Meanwhile, they need to defend, as David still holding on. He finds Vikash Singh towards his left. Vikash gets Tonmoy, the man who came as a substitute.
Well, I believe David, had he released the ball slightly earlier, I think that could have been a lot more dangerous for TRAU FC. It's just that David wanted to go for the shot himself. Understandable. The fact that he's already scored a couple of goals, he'll be eyeing that hat-trick of his. But once again, at times, you have to be selfless as well, because football, at the end of the day, is a collective game and not a game of just individualistic brilliance. Well done by by Joseph, in fact. Plays it forward. Looking around for some space there. Kasimov on the ball. Kasimov eventually releases it. David on the ball now. David waiting for some help to arrive. Nicely done. Angu playing it back even further, all the way down to Joseph. Back to the goalkeeper, Padam Chetri. Padam steers it slightly forward. Nicely received. Receives it and turns. Captain on the ball himself. Back to Kasimov. Kasimov nicely steering it forward. Here's a chance for Angu to try and tee up any of one of their players. However, it looks like he'll just wait for further help to arrive.
But this time the ball has been taken away by Rohit. But once again, wrong pass, the same old story. Kasimov. Vikash from the left. He has David up front. Vikash doing well. That's a good looking pass, but that was a grounder. Easy interception there. Abraham tries to find Rohit, but it has been cut out there, and finally the ball goes out of play, and there will be another change. Double change, in fact.
As they are getting on the Honduras marksman, Eddie Gabriel Hernandez. And it looks like David Hamar, the hero of the evening for Mohammedan Sporting, will be now hitting the bench for some rest. Well-deserved rest. That was the first goal. Sensationally driven into the back of the net. Wonderfully laid in front of him as well. That was the second. Pouncing upon it like a predator and eventually smashing it. And David has been replaced by Eddie Gabriel Hernandez. Back with TRAU FC once again. Plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Eddie straight away into action. However, doesn't really touch the ball, as well taken care of by the opposition goalkeeper, Salam Sanathan Singh. Salam Sanathan Singh came on after Mithun Samanta was injured in the last game. Had an enduring outing, not just in terms of losing the match, but at the same time was physically taken out of the equation while he was trying to stall a one-on-one situation. And then Salam Sanathan Singh did come out and do well But today he has been absolutely in shambles. Here's a chance for Eddie. Plays it towards the central channel, in fact steers it around. And now that has gone all the way back towards the right to Samad Ali Malik, in fact. Samad steers it down the central channel, all the way to Joseph now. Joseph plays it back to the goalkeeper.
The new man, Samuel, with his first touch. That was Joseph. Some fresh pair of legs here. Adinga losing out there. Once again, this Mohammedan Sporting players get the ball. And that was Rimsanga. In fact, the ball falls now to Bikash. And that's a good pass to the new man, the substitute. Not able to get that ball, Eddie. That shot was definitely there, but could not take that. Abraham will be winning a free kick, it seems. That was a challenge from Kasimov. And another challenge, and this is where the referee blew his whistle.
I believe the second challenge was cleaner than the first one. It was the first one that actually landed him into a bit of trouble there. Here's a chance for Mohammedan Sporting to drive forward once again. Nicely chipped forward. This can be a chance for Eddie, but the flag has gone up. A few moments ago, Eddie had a golden opportunity to draw first blood for himself in the tournament. He's come close on multiple occasions, but somehow that trigger has not yet been pulled. And unless he's pulling that trigger in the nick of time, I don't think his purpose of getting that all-important goal will be fulfilled.
Yes, and this is a golden opportunity for the Mohammedan Sporting coach to try out his players from the bench, and he can just test his bench strength. As you know, the team which has a good bench strength eventually wins tournaments like of this stature, and he's not happy with the decision, Eddie, on this occasion, but the flag was up the moment he got the ball. Samuel, Eddie, Tonmoy, they are in as substitutes. Meanwhile, a player is on the ground and he needs some medical attention. This is Kasimov.
Since you mentioned about the bench strength of Mohammedan Sporting, they definitely have the likes of Sheikh Fayaz, who was a part of that I-League winning campaign for Mohammedan in 2019. They also have the likes of Abhishek Haldar and Prince Opoku. He has been a part of the first two games but didn't really find the back of the net, unfortunately. So maybe, and just maybe, this can also be a chance for Andrei Chernyshov to give him that free license that, yes, this is your chance. Go out, try and find a goal if you can. So, yes, of course, with 5-0 up and 15 minutes of regulation time to go, I think this is the time to tinker with your bench strength.
Absolutely, and the names that feature on the bench at the moment, some of the names have been uttered by Rohit. Yes, Abhishek Haldar did play very well in the Kolkata Football League. So did Detol. They're all in the bench. Detol did have a start in the last match. And of course, Fayaz is there, Sheikh Fayaz. He's very effective in the forward line. And meanwhile, this is the TRAU coach who will also be testing some of his men who were waiting in the wings so far. Nandakumar Singh really doesn't have much to offer today, but he will definitely try out some of the players who are on the bench. Maybe a couple of changes on the cards. Meanwhile, attack from Titim Road Athletic Union once again. That goes a begging as Bikash Singh controls the ball, falls to Abraham.
TRAU FC just looking for a bit of hope going their way. Once again, we were talking about just finding that consolation goal can also go a long way in trying to help them rebuild this campaign. This has been a disastrous start for the Red Pythons in this year's I-League after coming off such a good position in that preceding edition of the tournament. I'm sure they will really like to do better than what they are doing right now. At the moment, it's a central run. Chips it forward. This can be a nice chance for Eddie to find the back of the net. Once again, a bit too late to latch onto it. That should have been smashed right at the moment he got the ball. Here's a closer look at this. Chests it down wonderfully. I think after chesting it down, the ball went slightly away from him. So maybe the kind of power that he wanted to conjure off the ball was not really in shape. Here's a chance for Mohammedan Sporting once again, trying to build from the central channel, but not to be. Kasimov has done well to get the ball in his favor. And that's nicely thrown forward. This can be another chance. Looking around for shooting space. Eventually sets up Eddie, in fact. Eddie doesn't really connect once again. And another chance goes begging. The crowd slightly frustrated at the profligacy of Eddie Garcia.
Well, Rohit, you were talking about the hat-trick chance of David, but I believe Eddie could have had his hat-trick today, but just not able to take a shot and find the target. He did find the target once, but the angle was too acute, and the goalkeeper didn't find troublesome to deal with that.
Here's another long ranger from TRAU FC. And it was once again not on target. I think the only man who's worth mentioning, who's played a crucial role for Tidimroth Athletic Union today, is Gerard Garon Augustus Williams, the captain. And we were talking about Sheikh Fayaz and Eladri, and it looks like Mohammedan Sporting wants to introduce him into the mix, and they are taking off F. Lalrim Sanga. He's had a very critical role to play, was a part of those 2 goals, created the assist. We're also talking about Abhishek Haldar's impressive display in the Calcutta Football League. It looks like he'll have 10 minutes of action to prove his worth before Andrei Chernyshov gears up for the next match.
Yes, of course, and Kasimov will give way to Abhishek. Abhishek can take a lot of workload, and Fayaz will be operating from the wing, so he will be operating from the right in place of Rem Sanga. Fresh pair of legs, so can we see those lovely runs from Fayaz down the right?
That is exactly what is expected of Sheikh Fayaz as well. He's someone who can be wonderful when the attack starts flowing in from the right. And now this is going to be interesting. Now that Kasimov has gone out, how does TRAU goes forward with their attack? Maybe find that goal. Danish has also gone out, and it looks like it's Premjit Singh who's made his way. Danish was another decent player for TRAU FC today. That looked like a very powerful challenge coming in from Liton Shil. And eventually it was Liton who took a tumble.
And that is the first time that Abhishek has been involved in the action, but he didn't get the ball. He was tackled, and Litton had an awkward fall, and Litton has injured himself. So it's too easy today for Mohammedan Sporting. They did have big wins in the last season as well. Look at that once again, Abhishek.
I think that was more of an entanglement of legs there, and not a push. But again, at the end of the day, it is not by the rule book, so the referee just laying down the law there. However, unfortunate scenes here for TRAU FC. I think today has definitely not been their day. And look at the crowd, Noihati Stadium. It doesn't really matter whether it's a weekday or not. At the end of the day, what matters is that the fans are happy. and Noihati Stadium is brimming to the rafters. That's what you would like to witness every single day, isn't it?
And Naihati, about 50 kilometers, 48 kilometers north of Kolkata, is a town which also has a lot of sporting action. Volleyball used to be the game of this town, and in the last couple of decades, table tennis has taken the driver's seat, and a lot of table tennis players are coming up from Naihati. And well, I think you will remember in the Asian Games, recently concluded Asian Games, Sutirtha Mukherjee and Ahika Mukherjee made a mark in the doubles, playing for India, and both are from Naihati.
That tells you that how it's not just football, but the entire sporting circuit of India is evolving. And it's good to see. I mean, you know, when you're written off, when you make a turnaround from that very juncture, particularly the Mukherjee sisters, they've been talked about very vehemently ever since that brilliant display out in the Asian Games. I think that tells you that how the entire mentality towards sports is also changing, right from the days where it was being shoehorned into that era of extracurricular activities.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's coming into the mainframe.
Of course, sports is very important for the society, and India, which has been known as a non-sporting nation, is slowly but surely improving in sports. We are getting gold medalist in athletics, World Athletics Championship. We have Neeraj Chopra. We have the other sports slowly but surely developing. Badminton definitely is one of them. Boxing, wrestling, shooting. So we are improving in all. And this is a game in which India was at one time a powerhouse in Asia. And we did win gold medal in the 1962 Asian Games in football. And won it in 1951 as well. But slowly things went on a downward trajectory, but now again football is slowly but surely improving. We have some international success we did have in the last few months and a couple of years. As Fayaz now gets the ball, he is the newcomer. Abhishek, another substitute. He finds Fayaz. And the Mohammedan sporting players just taking it a bit easy at the moment. They are 5 goal up and they're cruising, at least in this match. And they will definitely try to carry on this momentum in the matches to come. As Vikas Singh, 22 against 22. And finally, the red shirt, the red 22 gets a free kick.
Here's a chance for Mohammedan Sporting once again. And the referee says it's all right. So let the ball keep on rolling. A nice twist and turn. That's wonderfully sent forward. Another chance for Eddie. And he still hasn't taken it. He's gone down. He's asking for a spot kick. The referee doesn't really bat an eye towards that. We'll try and show you. This was another lovely ball sent forward. Eddie hoping to latch onto it in the last moment. Even if it would have got that touch, I think the ball was going away from an advancing Salam Sanatan Singh. Unfortunately, he doesn't really make at the end of it. So he will have to be disappointed once again. And TRAU FC trying to find a way from the left. They've come a fair mile here. Keeps the ball in play. Looking for some support. Nicely plays it back. Trying to go for a goal scoring cross maybe. Sends in the cross, and extremely emaciated one, wonderfully chested down as Padam Chetri puts an end to the effort.
So Padam Chetri is still unbeaten in this match. Once again, Eddie coming out second best. It has been frustrating for him. He's got so many opportunities. Williams prefers to go to the goalkeeper.
There's a chance for Mohammedan Sporting, once again intercepted. They have acres of space ahead of them. They just need to time the release of the ball to perfection. And ever since Alexis and Kasimov has gone off, David as well, I think that trio that was kind of troubling the TRAU FC, that has turned into a meek submission, because Eddie, despite all his huff and puff up front, he's not really found his stride. He has a chance for Mohammedan Sporting though to try and play from the left. Plays it amongst themselves and plays it all the way back to Joseph.
Joseph, they say it's a forward pass. Adinga finds Bikash. Long ball towards Eddie. Eddie, can he control? No, he can't control once again. He gives the ball away. And that is Abraham. No red shirt. And Adinga collects it and passes it back to the keeper. Abhishek Haldar finds Fayaz. Back to Samad, to Abhishek.
All the way back to the goalkeeper once again, Padam Chetri. And you were pointing out that how Mohammedan Sporting is taking it extremely easy. I think they do not really need to panic. They have a 5-0 cushion, as comfortable as it gets in a match of I-League. TRAU FC will definitely try and forget this fixture, because they have not just been defeated, but they have been humiliated, to be honest. 5 minutes of additional time, 300 seconds for Mohammedan Sporting to try and find or try and make it half a dozen, wherein for TRAU FC to try and find that consolation goal that can at least give them some kind of silver lining for the upcoming fixture. And it's not going to be easy. Here's another chance for Mohammedan. Nicely taken away. Tanmoy Ghosh on the ball. Tanmoy Ghosh looking for some space. Plays it towards the far right. A bit of step overs. There comes the cross and traded away for a corner. Another chance for Mohammedan Sporting to unload a set piece into the mix.
So 5 minutes for Mohammedan Sporting to make it 6-0. 5 minutes for Tiddim Road Athletic Union to get a consolation goal, and 5 minutes for Eddie to score his first goal as well, because he had so many chances. As Fayaz with a corner, grounder, in comes the cross, headed away by Williams, and Abhishek Haldar takes a shot from distance, intercepted easily.
Goes out of play. Throw in favor of Mohammedan Sporting. It will indeed be intriguing to see if Eddie actually does find his foot or not. But he's been in position that should have, from where the ball should have been buried 6 feet under, not once but thrice. Here's a lovely ball coming all the way from the left. Vikas Singh does well to cut back in, sets up in that central channel. A bit of a slip onto that far right allows TRAU FC to steal the ball away.
So that was Tanmoy. Tanmoy also has the ability to take a lot of workload, and this man can also do that. Abhishek, he finds Bikash, but Bikash can't get to the ball, so that ball will go out of play. And David, well, he seems to be still very energetic, ready to have a go once again. The ball goes out of play, and that will be a throw-in for Mohammedan Sporting. Adinga will be taking that throw.
You score a brace, you carve a goal. It's bound that you are going to be always ready. Once again, Eddie on the prowl. And to be honest, Eddie has really come on the prowl for quite a few times. Another chance for Mohammedan Sporting to unload a shot, but TRAU FC does well to try and snatch the ball, and it's Rohit Singh who sent it forward. And now Mohammedan Sporting has their task cut out. The flag's finally gone up. So whatever task was cut out eventually has fizzled away into thin air.
So another 2 minutes and a few seconds maybe. and is offside by Miles. No doubt in the mind of the assistant referee. This is the Bankimanjali Stadium, Naihati. And TRAU and Neroka will play their home matches not far away from Naihati. They will be playing at the Kalyani Stadium, about 11 kilometers from Naihati Stadium. So TRAU are playing near their home ground. Meanwhile, a missed pass, an opportunity for Tiddim Road Athletic Union goes begging once again. So nothing going right for Mohammedan Sporting, everything going right for nothing going right for TRAU, and everything going Mohammedan's way.
Just one of those days where TRAU has completely lost themselves. I'm pretty sure they are a team that's not this lackluster, but then there are days where no matter how much you try, you will not find your footing. And the test is not to try and brave in those days, not to feel sad about that outing. Just learn what your mistakes were and pick yourself up, like the way Aizawl did today in the afternoon. They went on to beat Trinity Deccan, the table toppers at the moment, carving a massive upset. That's why I-League is always so fascinating. You never know what's coming next. The ball has been given away now. Mohammedan Sporting has some space. Maybe the last throw of the dice, 12 seconds remaining on the clock. And shot may come in, here comes the shot! That's goal number 6! What a way to cap things off for Mohammedan Sporting! And it is the incoming substitute, Samuel Lalmuan Puya, who's completed this route with extreme prejudice.
So half a dozen goals have been scored by Mohammedan Sporting against TRAU. So this is equal to last year's embarrassment for TRAU against Churchill Brothers. They conceded 6 goals. That was the highest in I-League for TRAU last year. But they did score 1 goal. And one may be surprised to know the only goal for TRAU was scored by Vikas Singh. And that's all. The final whistle. It's all over then. Mohammedan Sporting winning this match emphatically by 6 goals to nothing. Look at that score. This man will be happy. And all the players of Mohammedan Sporting will definitely be happy and satisfied. A terrific performance, a clinical finish. What a good match for Mohammedan Sporting. Nothing going right for Tiddim Road Athletic Union. And this is the highest margin of defeat for TRAU in this season, equaling the one that happened against Churchill Brothers in the last season, where they conceded 6 goals, but they did score 1. And here are the stats. Nothing going Tiddim Road Athletic Union's way, everything going Mohammedan's way.
65% ball possession, 21 shots, 10 of them on target for the Black and White Brigade, 8 fouls vis-a-vis Tiddim Road's 5. Just 10 shots coming in from Tiddim Road Athletic Union, just 2 of them on target. 5 corners for Mohammedan Sporting, just 3 of them for TRAU FC. Talking about those 21 shots, I think this dissemination will tell you how dominating they were. Alexis with 4 shots. Casimov found the back of the net with that pile driver. Eddie Hernandez tried his luck as well. A couple of shots coming in from Angu. David Hamar finding the back of the net twice. Remsanga taking a couple of them, finding the back of the net once. And Adenga just going for that wild effort from almost that halfway mark. Just those 10 shots very widely scattered here. Okere Abraham taking 4 of them. None of them on target. Danish taking 3 of them, came close a couple of times. Moirangtham Malingamba with 2 of them, and Deepak with 1.
And fouls Kasimov 4, Vikas 2, Adinga 1, Remsanga 1 for 8 fouls committed by Mohammedan Sporting players. And those are the position where the fouls are committed and free kicks conceded. 5 fouls by the TRAU players. 1 each from Deepak, Danish, Liton, Abraham and Rohit. So it was a clean display of football. Not much of fouls, not much of rough plays, but this match will be remembered for a long time by the Mohammedan Sporting fans and will be forgotten by the TRAU supporters, because this is how the match started. In the 3rd minute, Mohammedan Sporting scored the first goal, and none other than David scoring the first one. Almost an action replay. A similar pass from Remsanga, and David scoring his second and the second of his team. And then came the 3rd goal from the corner, and then came one after another goal. This was David leaving the ball for Kasimov, who scores his first and the 4th and the last one for his team before the break.
In the second half, TRAU FC did find some resurgence. They tried their luck from distance. Padam Chetri was probed in all dimensions. A long ranger, a shorter one. Then came that wonderful, wonderful finish. That was, in fact, that was not the finish. That was the save where Salam Sanatan Singh, this was the finish that we was talking about. Remsanga, wonderfully teed up by Alexis. And then before he went into a Sue, he received it and smashed the ball into the back of the net. Eddie Hernandez, he tried his luck from the range. He tried his luck from point blank range. He tried his luck from handshaking distance. No matter what he did, the ball was not going to cross the line, at least from Eddie's feet. And this was the final one. Poor goalkeeping, to be honest. That went straight through his frame. And that is how we capped things off. And thank you everyone for joining in. This will be me, Rohit, and my co-commentator Niladri signing off. The final score of the day, Mohammedan Sporting 6, Tiddim Road Athletic Union 0. Well, we'll definitely return with another crackling encounter. Till then, stay happy, take care and stay safe.